What's going on, guys? dj.lostax here. Welcome back to the channel. We are here at another wedding. It is actually pretty darn windy today, but first off, I just wanted to show you guys something real quick. So I've got a lot of, I guess, grief about the Sennheiser XWD wireless dongle things. I just want to show you guys something real quick. So here is my JBL EN1 Pro with a dongle plugged in, and my setup is way back there. I'm about to pace it out, but I'm thinking it's every bit of 100 plus feet. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out real quick, that these things are great in the right application. They may not be great for everyone, but every situation that I've used them in so far, they've worked fantastic. So I will go walk you through the rest of my setup. It is a little wonky. We're set up in a tent kind of off to the corner, but should be a pretty awesome event today. I'm pretty excited about this one. Some close friends, and we're gonna hang out and have a good time. So I'll catch up with you guys once we start the ceremony. Alright, so we're over here at my reception setup. Let me walk you guys through it real quick. It's nothing you've never seen before, but I am set up kind of in an awkward way. Not exactly the best presentation, but the best I could pull off with the area I was given. So, Shure SLX4 wireless mic, Rain 62, MacBook, Rain 12, Verizon AirPack or Jetpack. Here's one of my RCF 735As. Down here, charging for later, I've got two uplights that I'm going to use to light up the facade. Now I just kind of have my facade pushed up against the table because I was worried about wind blowing it over. And then we just have one more speaker with one of the Chauvet FX2s. These things are super bright, so believe it or not, one of those is going to light up this entire tent, no problem. If you haven't picked up a set, highly recommend it. I don't have a link down in the description, but you can get them on Amazon, through Guitar Center, whatever. They're 200 bucks a piece. But alright guys, we're getting ready to kick off ceremony here in a few minutes and get the rest of the party going. Well, there's another one in the books, guys. Overall, that one went really well. You know, first off, weather was a lot different, so It's September, obviously. A lot cooler than it was, like, say, the outside weddings I was doing in July and June and even August. You know, some of those were pretty miserable as far as you know, just how stuck in barns. And you know, if you guys have been following the channel for a while, you know that a couple of those are pretty tough to get people dancing just because it was so darn hot. But this one, I had people dancing pretty much the entire night. It was a very large age gap everywhere, from little kids to, you know, much older people, and I had just about everybody out there at the dance floor at one point or another. So overall, as far as dancing goes, considering the size of the crowd, it was a great gig. There were, I'd say, just over 100 for ceremony, and then a lot of them did leave after dinner. The older crowd left after dinner, but the ones that did stick around, they definitely danced. And I really liked that it was a relaxed atmosphere. So like those outdoor weddings are typically like that. You know, if it's at a family friend's home or a family member's home, you know, it's more of a backyard barbecue kind of feel rather than, you know, a real formal wedding. And you know, these guys definitely, they wanted to do the formalities, but they weren't, I guess, the most important thing to them. They really enjoyed being able to visit and hang out with everybody, and I could definitely see that. I could see that in the crowd, that everybody was just having a really good time hanging out and, you know, catching up and just enjoying each other's company. And also the XSW dongles by Sennheiser, you saw there, those things worked great. I know I've got a lot of criticism on the video that I did on them with them not working for people, and I just want to say, you know, for me, they work great. I haven't had an opportunity to use them inside where there's Wi-Fi interference or anything like that, and I do know that they run on the 2.4 gigahertz range. And honestly, to be 100% full disclosure here, if I had known that prior to buying them, I probably would not have bought them, because I had 2 different sets of Line 6 microphones that were horrible, dropped out all the time. They were on the 2.4 gigahertz range, but for whatever reason, these dongles, they work. I wouldn't lie to you guys. You know, they were about 50 yards away from me today, or yesterday rather, and you know, they worked great. I didn't have any sort of dropouts or nothing. I ran music out there to the ceremony from my main setup for the prelude, and then I also gave announcements from my station way over by the tent to all the guests at the ceremony site through that as a satellite speaker, and it worked out just fine. I also actually got a really great comment you know, from a guest at the end of the night. As I was packing up, I had a woman come up to me and she goes, "We've been to 4 weddings this summer, and out of those 4, you made us dance more than anyone else did." I was like, "Really?" So you know, I said thank you and all that, but then I asked her, I said, you know, why was that? And she said, well, you catered to your whole crowd. You did a really great job of, you know, playing to the older crowd, but then yet throwing in a few songs for the younger crowd, not just getting stuck in one genre or one demographic of music. And I told her, I was like, well, that's my job. You know, I'm here to entertain everybody. I'm not supposed to just cater to the younger crowd or the older crowd or whatever. And you know, that really made me feel good that, you know, she definitely noticed it. So yeah, that was also that was a win for me. But that's pretty much all I have for today, guys. As always, you know, give me a like, comment, subscribe if you're new around here, please. I would really appreciate it. You know, comment down below. Let me know what your favorite venue is. What's your favorite season to DJ? You know, just give me something down in the comments. I got to get some more comment action going on these videos. Not getting quite as many views as I would like. I also, at the end here, I'm going to leave a link to a review I did on the DJ's Vault just the other day. I actually dialed down into exactly how much, basically how many gigs I've booked, you know, since joining the Vault, and really drilled down into my business itself. And I also gave a pretty in-depth tour of the Vault itself as well. If you're looking for a record pool, use my code LOSTAX30 for 30% off at BPM Supreme. And also, if you're looking for a event planning app for the music section, check out Vibo, VIBO.io. Alright guys, I will catch up to you in the next one.